I've got a box that I got from a buddy of mine. I'm gonna open this up and take care of business. One of the issues going on with me today is we had some storms come through the area, so we don't have any power. Lots of bubble wrap, and as we can see, we've got it here. Harmonetta. Okay. Let's see what's wrong with this thing. He says that the G is sticking. That's really a nice looking, nice condition. Boy, there's quite a few of them that are not working real well here. Where's the other F's? So we got some F's that are not working. Got a high C that doesn't work. I'd better start making notes on this. This is a really nice Harmonetta. Start marking out the ones that don't work here. Let's start with C. It's got a ring to it. There we go. There's all the notes that are kind of hooked up in this thing. Let's open her up and see what's wrong. Kind of funny, these storms came through last night, apparently. I didn't hear a darn thing. I didn't hear nothing at all. Okay, there's the A flat that's open, I believe. I can see that one. I don't know if you can see this, but there is just a little bit of movement on my A flat here. Up here. See that? Can you see that little bit of movement there? It's just enough. It's just a little tight. That one's going to be real easy to fix, and we'll just go ahead and do that one right now. What we're going to do here is I'll get the hex driver on the nut, put my finger on the valve here, loosen this up just a little bit. And then I'm just going to slide it towards me here, just a fraction, just a little tiny bit, because it seems, other than that, it seemed to be pretty well adjusted. Let's see, yeah, that took up all the slack. So all I did was I loosened up that nut, and then I slid that valve this way, okay? Slid it this way, just like a millimeter, just enough to take up the slack on this. See how this rod here now has a little bit of looseness to it? It didn't have that before. It was kind of tight. This one here is tight, right here. This one here is nice and loose. This one here is a little tight. Some of these are a little tight. I like them to have just a touch of looseness in them, like these. These are all good here. This one up here is too tight. I'm going to loosen up that one too. This one up here on the top, is the B flat. I'm going to loosen that one up just a hair because it just feels a little tight. There we go. Let's see how it looks here. Yeah, okay. Now let's see how that A flat and that B flat play. I'm going to do that first without pressing any buttons to see if I can get the A flat to play. Nope, it's not playing anymore, so I closed up that one. Now let's see how the B flat and the A flat sound. And the B flat. We look at the B flat. Those valves all pop up at about the same height really nicely. The A flat, really nice. Now let's find out why that F sharp is not playing here in the middle. Okay. All right, so we can look down on the end here. The F sharp here pops up quite a bit, quite high. You can see that. It's got a looseness, but it pops up nice and high. The one down here on the bottom, it pops up barely at all. There's a lot of looseness. And then the one in the middle here doesn't come up at all. So we got some adjustment to do on both of these. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start with the one in the middle that's not playing at all. I'll loosen it up. We'll slide it back until it touches that rod. Tighten it back down again. Now let's see what I got here. Now the middle one's opening up, closing up all the way. There's no looseness in it. This one down here, barely opening. Let's open that one up a little bit more. Adjust that rod, adjust that valve down here. I know some people don't like call these valves, but they are valves to me. They open and close, so they are a valve. Okay, let's take a look at that F sharp now. You can see the F sharp. All three of those are popping up at about the same height. Let's try the F sharp without anything first. Sounds good. Okay. F sharps are taken care of. Let's take a look at these Fs. Go to the bottom here. Okay, now let's try the F. Okay, as you can see, we open it up. We press the F. We got one that's moving. This moves, but the valve doesn't open. This moves, but the valve doesn't open. So we've got two valves that need to be adjusted here. Let's start with this one right here. Start with the bottom valve. Okay. This valve is adjusted all the way as far as it will go. All the way as far as it will go, and there we go. And now that bottom one's opening. And it's still got a looseness. The rod has still got a looseness against the reed valve. And the valve is completely closed, doesn't shift at all. Now let's take the one in the middle here. This one here isn't opening at all. A lot of looseness in there. Let's go ahead and over tighten. There we go. Look at all three of those open up real nice. How does that look? That's gonna sound good too. Let's try those Fs. wish that rod were a little longer. I think that rod got bent here. Yeah, it looks like that rod got bent. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to do this without taking the rod out. Oh, yeah, picked it up quite a bit, see? All done.